You like horses?
Yes. I love horses.
You got a real keen interest for the Middle Ages and the Victorian period?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Do you know why?
Many lifetimes there?
You had one of the most memorable on record.
Which one? There's some good ones that I'm attracted to. The Tudor period always got me.
Yeah, you was Joan.
Mm.
You led a lot of people in the battle before.
I'm still that warrior. That's why I served in the military. That's why I do all this. I'm a fighter. I will always be a fighter.
Yeah. I seen this flashed in like this is what I talk about, the Akashic talent. And you will make a certain facial expression that'll go back to a particular character in history. And it'll be like I was right there with you. Probably because I was right there with you, but that's how. But and then I remember like, holy shit! And some of the people is like, I'd be shook when it first started happening to me. I thought I was losing my mind. Yeah, well, I knew it was a reason. I was like, I gotta talk to her. Fucking Joan of Arc. Holy shit. Yes.
Well, that would also explain my fear of fire. Burning alive always seemed like a bad way to go.
Yeah, they didn't really burn her alive. She escaped.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go into the Akashic records and look into that one.
She was relieved of her duties, and she did her part. When they thought they killed her, she ended up being relieved of her duties to go have her family. So when you chase her and you find that she's related to Queen Scotta, and then it takes you across the Highlands of Scotland until you run across something called Vikings, who was Templars of the high seas that was sent to govern the seas and find an escape route. But the only one that's going to remember everything is the one she carried every step of the way, all the way till she got to the new land. You see, so the story plays out redundantly. It plays out redundantly, but you have to go through a series of lessons in life to wake all the way up to see it.
Crucibles. Absolutely. My life has been filled with wonderful crucibles. I always tell people the journey is never, ever boring.
No. Thing with the military, too, because the military of the land is tied to the Constitution, which is tied to the Declaration of Independence. If you read the opening Declaration of Independence, you'll read about the Earth spirits.
Really?
You never knew it was in there because it was misdirected away from it. It's when you first start reading it.
I will Google that. Yes.
When you read it, it'll tell you that the Earth has got spirits to protect it, and whenever the inalienable rights become compromised, that you have to call on these Earth spirits.
And how do we call on those Earth spirits?
They already been called.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm the worst one. That's why I said I thought I was going to be the help. I didn't know I was going to be the worst one. So now I know why I was treated the worst my whole life. I know what it's like to be mistreated. I'm less likely to mistreat people. So now I understand. So it'll make it all worth it, all of the suffering and the struggles.
It does make it all worth it. It absolutely does. It makes sense.
But most people don't know that if you don't find out the reason, then it's worthless.
Yeah. Then it's just baggage, right?
That's the worst kind of suffering.
Yeah.
Meaning the suffering. If it's like that's the most powerful misery is meaningless suffering.
Mm.
You don't find the meaning in it. Can't nobody give it to you. You have to find it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why you suffering, but you can give me the answers from your subconscious mind.
Mm.
And I can tell you the answers you gave me. And that's why the book say, judge not, that you may not be judged. For the same measure you judge, by that measure also shall you be judged.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about your own mind. When you tell somebody, I know I really shouldn't go out with that guy because he's married, but I'm going to go. You already told him that you knew you was finna do some bullshit that wasn't right.
That's very true.
But they overlooked it.
Mm.
Because they just didn't want to tell you that they was going over to your father's house after you dipped out the window, you know. So whatever their agenda is, they're going to the crack house or whatever it is, you know. So they missed your confession while you overlooked theirs.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm.
But we all give the answers to the tests. So when certain people come around us, they can tell us what the answers is because we're supposed to help each other win.
Right.
We all supposed to help each other win. Sometimes we're going to get stuck. Can't nobody do the work for us, but we can give each other clues, hints. You know, you can tell me the answers by having a conversation with me. And then I can say, based on what you told me, this is the answers you gave.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you whether you do something about it or not.
Right.
Because if I was to try to force you to do what you already know is right, that would make me be undermining your free will. But you only got free will to a limited degree. Mm. Because the more you go off the path, the worse your life gets.
Yes, it definitely is. That negative reinforcement is real.
Yeah. That's why you have to know the mechanics. How does it work? Mm. If you want to put it back together, you have to figure out how it works.
Right.
So I studied how it works. Mm. You know, I studied it from a socio-political aspect as a black man first. Mm. Then I outgrew that shit because it was a trap. And I wasn't comfortable being trapped in the trap. Mm. You know, in the religious trap. Now I know I just don't like being stuck in boxes. They don't fit around me too well.
Right.
My thinking is too abstract for a linear trap. So, hey. But I'm the one that's the lunatic. So I asked them, if everybody on the planet is insane and one motherfucker is sane, who looks crazy?
That's very true. That's very true. But everything you're saying it resonates. It's the same stuff that I've been studying. And the fact that we can even carry on this conversation across history, across quantum physics, across mathematics, music, that just shows that there is a method to the madness. There's something completely true about this, that two people who have never met have studied the same things to be able to reach and connect with each other over billions of people. And there's the madness. What are the freaking odds of that?
Yeah.